History Inside a Nutshell, the show where we sail into our port of call discussing maritime history.
In 1935, one of the White Star Line's flagships, the RMS Olympic, arrived at Palmer's shipyard in Jarrow, England. Upon the Great Depression, the sister ship of the Titanic had been purchased for over £97 million by the MP of Jarrow, Sir John Jarvis. This purchase and scrapping provided work for the shipyard's employees as the town had been economically unstable. While the Olympic brought a sigh of relief to Jarrow, the ship had brought a sigh of sorrow to many, including Frederick Fleet, who had served as her lookout during the 1920s and early 30s. All was not lost. During the scrapping, items, fittings and furnishings were recycled. Most had been put up for auction, and following this, they had new homes. Some are seen today either hidden from public view or regularly. One example is the White Swan Hotel, where they have a suite for fine dining. While the White Swan Hotel owns the original panelling, mirrors, ceiling and stained glass windows, another venue has come to light for owning more items from the RMS Olympic's first-class lounge. In Sheffield, there's a Grade II listed building called Coulter's Hall, owned by the Coulters Company. Built in 1832, the present Coulters Hall is known for owning items in the vestibules, which lead to the banqueting room. The vestibules are a series of antechambers, and overall the hall had 3 of them alongside 7 rooms. They are located on the first floor, where they would be seen when the hall plays host to state dinners, conferences and wedding receptions. In the silver room there hangs a chandelier, or electrolyre, and painted wood panelling, which was carved with ornamental shells and floral and leaf mouldings. The chandelier was designed with cut and engraved glass panels, glass shades, cut glass beadings, and bead festoons with a border of 49 lights. The company also bought additional ornamental ormolu and oval chandeliers that are hung in the second and third vestibules. Although one can think this is grand to house them in a well-known hall, it is forgotten about what the original home was like for those items and the inspiration behind them. All of them were located in the ship's first-class lounge on the A-deck promenade. Identically like Titanic's, Olympic's lounge would have been a luxurious space, which would have been a place to read books from the ship's bookcase, play cards, write letters or have afternoon tea, where they would catch up on the latest gossip. Passengers would have also had views of the promenade and the ocean while the Olympic sailed on her transatlantic routes. The lounges would open daily from 8 AM to 11 PM. And the interior decoration and design would have been inspired by the Louis XV Baroque design found inside the Palace of Versailles. It would have also included interior doors like those identical to Britannic's. Today, all items are still housed in Coulter's Hall and enjoyed by all who come to or who work there. With Coulter's and the White Swan housing many items from the RMS Olympic, there may be more interior designs still around in auction houses and buildings in the UK. Some have ended up in strange places, but despite this, all houses and buildings have preserved them, which keeps the history of the Olympic-class liners alive.
And a massive thank you to Jack Monaghan for narrating this week's video. Jack is a freelance screenwriter and voice actor, but he's also a big fan of Lego, and he talks about on social media on the day-to-day life of what it's like being an autistic freelance actor. So if you are interested in looking at his work or just having a look at his pictures of his amazing Lego builds or many of the amazing activities that he's done, that he's shared, I will leave links to his Instagram and his LinkedIn page in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe for future videos. Until next time, this has been History Inside a Nutshell, departing from the dogs. Thank you so much for all of your support and enjoy the rest of your voyage.